I don't ordinarily comment on the Guitar Hero games. To me, it was just kind of personal preference. Either you like it or you don't. Some people say it's kind of pointless, and they just kind of say, well, why don't you play actual guitar? Well, I do kind of play actual guitar, but I still like playing the rock songs. It's fun to get some people together, do the karaoke, play the fucking instruments, and you play some good rock songs, and that's it. You know, you get your experience, that's it. And, you know, I really like Guitar Hero, but up until fucking World Tour, which... I bought World Tour a while back, and it had, like, the worst fucking track list I've ever heard. There's so many songs on here, and I heard of maybe, like, 5 of them. Or at least 5 that were worthy of being featured on a rock compilation. And there was just so many that I had no idea, never heard of any of these guys. And, like, fucking Paramore, which is arguably, like, the hardest pop music on here, but... guys like Coldplay, Beastie Boys, Blink-182. Like, Coldplay should not be anywhere near a fucking rock compilation. It's bad enough that I have to listen to the airwaves polluted with that pussy rock horse shit. And now I have to play it to progress in this game? Fuck that! You know, Beastie Boys, if you like Beastie Boys, that's your thing, but you don't expect me to karaoke that bullshit, okay? I mean, It's good if you're watching it live, I guess, but this is not Guitar Hero-worthy stuff. I mean, when you play this game, you really have to ask yourself, does this feature the guitar in a prominent way, such that it's a compelling instrument to play? That's why I really hated even Guitar Hero 2, which I featured way too much, like, mindless speed thrashing of the guitar. There was no craft to it. There was just, like, strumming really fast. Like, I had no idea how people actually got good at that game, because it was just so rapid, so quick, and there wasn't really any skill to it, I thought. But, you know, I say that, but people do that game really, really well. But there was just so much music I didn't recognize, and if I did recognize it, it was from a band that had so much better stuff that could have been featured. And that leads me to Guitar Hero 5, which, you know, I didn't know any of the music on this fucking thing, and I listen to a lot of music. I have Pandora on most of the time when I'm working on my computer and stuff like that. But it was just, the track list is pathetic. And that's a shame, because Guitar Hero 5 is basically the first time in Guitar Hero's history that they've gotten the interface, like, really good and really solid. For instance, if you see a song playing on the demo, like if you leave it running and it plays a demo, and you like that song, you can just jump in, your party can jump in and start playing the song in the middle. You don't have to wait for... You don't have to muddle through menus and hack through it. The band interface system, for the first time ever, I think they finally nailed it, where you don't have to fuck around with, like, selecting everyone's instrument, selecting everyone's difficulty, messing around with that. Like, you kind of do, but, for instance, if there's 2 people want to play lead guitar, 2 people can play lead guitar, 4 people can play lead guitar. Anyone who wants to play can play whatever they fucking want, and everyone's happy. They can jump right into a song and play whatever they want. And I liked that. That was good. I really hated how in Guitar Hero you always had to fight over who has to play bass, who has to play lead. Somebody has to sing. You know, like, I want to sing this time. Let me switch over. And even though I still don't think they finally nailed it, where, like, if you want to switch to vocals or you want to switch to drums spontaneously, you still kind of have to muddle through that. But basically, if you want to play guitar, you can play guitar in this game, and that's fine. But there's so many songs out there that I printed up the track list just to see if there's any songs that I did recognize. But, like, even the first set is pathetic. I remember the Foo Fighters song number 2. You know, that's a fun song on the radio, but it's a 2-minute fucking song. It has no place on Guitar Hero. And you know what? I actually got the achievement for getting 100% on a song, sight reading song number 2, the first time through. That should not happen, you know. It's just not a good song. And, you know, the follow-up to that, what was the song that followed up to that? I think it was They Say. I forget what, Scars on Broadway, They Say. If you play that game, like, anyone can do that song on Expert, 100%. I pretty much guarantee you first time through. It's a terrible song, should not be on Guitar Hero. You know what, here's the general guideline. If it's been made since 1999, it has no place on Guitar Hero! Because, you know what, basically music has sucked since, like, 1982. I'm a big fan of the classic rock, but that's why I don't comment on the quality of Guitar Hero, because most of the time it's based on personal preference to music. So what I like is classic rock. I like David Bowie. I like Queen. I like Steely Dan. I like all that stuff that's made in like the early 80s, late 70s. That's the kind of radio stations I listen to. But a lot of people do like Scars on Broadway. Sick people. But a lot of people like AFI. Fucking... Like, there was so many shitty pop music on World Tour that like, I can't even list them all. Like, AFI. I think there was a Dashboard Confessional song on there. I mean, fucking Christ. There's... Just, why you would put this horrible 2000 and onward pop shit on fucking Guitar Hero. When I think Guitar Hero, I think Metallica, I think fucking Megadeth, I think, Sabbath. These classic bands that you just don't see anymore. And what was disappointing to me was, I started looking at the track list to see if it ever got any better. And there are a few good songs on here. Like, there's Bob Dylan, fine. John Mellencamp, Hurt So Good. I like the song, but Guitar Hero, really? Even if you don't like Kiss, it's fun to play some Kiss songs. But the Kiss song they chose, Shout It Out Loud, that one, of all the Kiss songs you could have chosen, Shout It Out Loud. Megadeth, Sweating Bullets. Again, I like the song, but Guitar Hero, Motley Crue's Looks That Kill. Nirvana, and I think they even start recycling some songs. Like, I've heard some of these songs so many times. I remember there was like a Smashing Pumpkins, Today. I think Today has been on like 4 different Guitar Hero Rock Band games. I'm so sick of Smashing Pumpkins Today that I can't listen to it anymore. In fact, you might argue the necessity of putting Smashing Pumpkins on Guitar Hero in the first place, but that's neither here nor there. Queens of the Stone Age, Make It With You. Under Pressure, Queen and David Bowie. I love Queen, but Under Pressure, I think it's been done. Space Hog, The Duke Spirit, The Raconteurs, Thrice, TV on the Radio, another Weezer song, Wild Cherries, Play That Funky Music. That one's actually pretty fun, but only for karaoke value. The Spirit of Radio on Rush, like, why that song? The 2008 song. My Morning Jacket. Johnny Cash's Ring of Fire. Kings of Leon. Love and Rockets. Duran Duran's Hungry Like the Wolf, which I'm fucking Skippy, is on a previous Guitar Hero. Like, you can't do that. Coldplay's In My Place. Children of Bodom. This is pointless. This track list is pointless. Maybe you like it, but this is the way I've always thought Guitar Hero should have been marketed, was I thought from the beginning they should just give you, like, when you buy fucking Guitar Hero, they should just give you, like, $50 in song credits and let you download whatever the hell songs you want to play for it. Don't saddle me with this pop music bullshit. Just, like, if you did everything through microtransactions, and when you bought the game, they just give you a certain amount of credit, and so you can download the Sabbath pack, you can download Queen, you can download fucking AFI if you want. You can do any of this stuff, and you've got no one to blame but yourself for downloading these shitty music songs. Just so there's no one to blame, like... In that way, I think Rock Band actually has it kind of nailed, because you can download. They have so much you can download, and a lot of it sucks, but you can download the songs you want, and you're not necessarily limited to playing the master track list. With this Guitar Hero, it's fucking pointless, and even doubly so, because you can pretty much play any song you want from the beginning. And I kind of like that, but most of these songs are not worth bothering with. The other thing I don't get is the unlockables. How many times have you played through these games and unlocked the same shit you have no use for? Zero. How many, like, every time you finish a song, it announces, you've unlocked a t-shirt, or you've unlocked a custom Gibson neck for your guitar. Ooh! Have I really? I've just played through this set list, and I've unlocked some frames for some shitty Gibson guitar, some shitty guitar brand manufacturer I've never heard of. Now I can redecorate my guitar to look exactly the way I want it. And it's even cooler because No one will ever see it, because if you're even playing online, nobody's looking at your fucking Guitar Hero avatar. And even if they are looking at it instead of the music, which they should be looking at, nobody cares. Nobody's going to look at the neck of your fucking guitar, or look at the fucking pickups to your fucking guitar, and be like, ooh, you unlocked the magic pickups from this one song. That's classy, dude. Nobody gives a shit. Why does anyone waste their time unlocking this stuff? They announce it like you won a fucking medal or something, like, you've unlocked Izzy Sparks' magic pants. I'm like, ooh. I don't give a shit. And I like the fact that they finally dispensed with the money in these games, but still, I don't care about the unlockables, never have. The only reason anyone cares about the unlockables, anyone at all, is because if you unlock all of them, you get an achievement. And that's only for the achievement whores. You know what? I don't give a shit about the achievements. I don't give a shit about the unlockables. Just don't include them. Have everything unlocked at once. Just give me the fucking game. Don't make me jump through fucking hoops to play everything in this game. That's why I'm finally happy they have every song unlocked, but that's kind of a lame victory because the songs suck. I'm rambling, I know, but it's so disappointing. Like, you pay $50 for this game. Like, if you waited for a release date and you picked this game up, you really have to be disappointed because they can't please everyone all the time. They can't choose a song unless it satisfies everybody. But even here, they're not really trying. Darkest Hour. David Bowie's Fame. Like, I'm a huge David Bowie fan, but Fame. Elliott Smith, L.A., Eagles of Death Metal. Maybe I just have serious gaps in my music knowledge, but I've never heard of half these guys. More than half of these guys. Band of Horses, Cigarettes, and Wedding Bands. Who the fuck are these guys? Arctic Monkeys. Three Doors Down, Kryptonite? When was Three Doors Down relevant beyond, like, when they released the song Superman, and even then they sucked? Like, the only... what do they do? Citizens... Why don't they just put fucking Citizen Soldier on here, and then the circle of ass can be complete, right? You know, I would actually play the Johnny Cash Ring of Fire song just because that's, like, one of the only good songs on here. I remember they put fucking Willie Nelson, was it On the Road Again or something like that, on World Tour. Okay, it's a decent song, but why? I just don't get it. At least, I like the fact that they did the Guitar Hero Metallica, and they did Aerosmith. And those were really, really limited in the fact that if you got it, you only got Metallica, or you only got Aerosmith. And in fact, that's not all you got. I really didn't like the fact that you had other songs thrown in with the Aerosmith and the Metallica. I was like, if I pick up Guitar Hero Aerosmith, everything on that fucking thing should be Aerosmith. And I like that. If you're a fan of Aerosmith, you pick this up, you get fucking Aerosmith. If you like Metallica, you get fucking Metallica. It's beautiful. That's perfect. That's exactly what the downloadable content should be. That's exactly what Guitar Hero should be. It should be nothing more than just giving you a choice of bands. And if you like that band, you download just huge track lists of that fucking band, and you play it. There's your Guitar Hero experience. This is pointless. This, you have to, like... In fact, I think that if you play Guitar Hero, and they kind of have this option... If you can, with this game, you can import all the songs you had from World Tour. Yay. But I think if you own a Guitar Hero game, you should be able to play that music in any iteration of Guitar Hero that you own. And same with Rock Band, which you can do with Rock Band to an extent. You can play your downloadable content in any version of that. But if you own the game, you should be able to have access to that song anytime, anywhere. And it would take up an insane amount of hard drive space. I don't deny that. But, you know, when you get a group of people together for a party, you should not be having to swap discs all the time. You should not have to, like, put in fucking World Tour to play one song and get everyone logged in, get everyone situated, get everyone chosen their instruments, and then you want to play something and you're like, oh, that's on Greatest Hits, or that's on Metallica, and have to switch the discs like that. It should be much easier and much more fluid to do. So, again, it just comes down to personal preference, and these track lists suck. This is not a good game, and at this point, I think the Guitar Hero, the shine is off the rose, or whatever the expression is. It's just not very good, and that's why I'm glad I rented this game, and I'm looking forward to the Beatles one, because you pick that up, you're getting the Beatles. If you don't like the Beatles, don't fucking buy it. But this one, you know, I think there's a certain expectation when you pick up a song called Guitar Hero that you're getting songs that prominently feature the guitar, that are guitar classics. When I pick up a game called Guitar Hero and I get fucking Coldplay, I get Sonic Youth, I get even Weezer. And Weezer's one of my favorite bands, but I don't equate that with guitar. I don't equate that with, like, the classic rock that I really enjoy. And it's not the kind of thing that I would be like, I need to start wailing on this on my guitar and feel like I'm a rock star. So it's just not good. If you want to make it Band Hero, just call it Band Hero. Make it Karaoke Star. And I think instead of getting more general, they need to get specific, condense, get it focused. Because this game is not very good. I'll see you on the other side with the Beatles one, because I'm actually pretty psyched up about that. But this, I'm returning this to the store, and I do not recommend it. Maybe if you see me online, I'll play it with you, but it's not good. Okay, I'm rambling. Have a good night.